Lamb boy. And I guess I've been dreaming. 'Cause now that I'm woke, everything that I see ain't what it seems, man. I guess I've been dreaming. 'Cause now that I'm here, what I feel motivates me with reason. I guess I've been dreaming. 'Cause now that I'm woke, everything that I see ain't what it seems, man. I guess I've been dreaming. 'Cause now that I'm here, what I feel motivates me with reason. I guess I've been dreaming.
Oh, nah. What it is, good people? What's happening? What's up, man? How your world treating y'all, man? What's going on this evening? How we living out there? Y'all make it through it? It's good to see y'all, man. I appreciate y'all rocking with me and stuff like that. You know what I'm talking about? To you. You feel me? So, we finna run a countdown this evening. We got Nuke's top 5. We got 10 crazy scaries. We gonna run them up. Or count them down, however y'all want to look at it. But I hope y'all good out there. And if you don't mind, if you rocking with me, like, share, and subscribe, please. And I hope you got what you need, because I do. And without further ado, we're going to get to what it is that we do. So y'all can get to the rest of y'all evening and enjoy it. And bustin'?
Paranormal enthusiast James White has a very spooky business. He professionally arranges and hosts seances in allegedly haunted and abandoned buildings in Toronto, Canada. James is hosting a seance at the historic Lambton House with a group of curious participants. The Lambton House is a former inn that was built in 1860, and it is said to be extremely haunted. Now James White and his group are about to witness something absolutely terrifying.
No, she's breaking my hand right now. It's the Donald's one.
Okay. So Norman, someone in this room is trying to harm you? Is it a person? So give me a sign.
What y'all see over there?
Are they in this room? Is it a male?
They hold him back. His chair tipped backward.
Why did your chair tip back?
I did not move it.
Oh. Something just pulled.
Yeah.
Keep your hands together. Keep your hands together.
We grabbed him as soon as he fell back.
Do not break. Case it.
Okay, really?
It did break when he fell though, because he went that far back.
Okay, so did somebody actually pull your chair?
Yeah, like he tipped backwards.
Somebody pulled your chair?
Yes.
While in the middle of a seance, one participant is forcefully yanked backwards out of his chair by an unseen force.
Is it a male?
The door behind me was open, and I had my partner sitting beside me, and we had the door, like the door was open behind us, and we thought we heard something back there, but nothing was there. So we turned, and I looked, and I saw nothing. So I turned my head back towards the group, like the circle, and we're all holding hands. And then all of a sudden, I just felt like this force just come and pull me back, and it was like aggressive. It wasn't like calm, it was aggressive, like it was trying to kill me or something. I don't even know. My feet were like flat on the ground. I wasn't moving. I was holding hands with the people beside me, and it just pulled me. And it like felt like someone was coming up behind me, like standing up behind me as I'm sitting in the chair, and like taking my shoulders and like pulling me towards the mirror.
It looked like
it was
crazy.
Fellow participants and eyewitnesses from the seance took to Instagram to share their stories about the incident. One seance witness had this to say about the strange event. I sat across from him when this happened, and it was fantastic to see. Another witness says,
Hold the hell up. It was fantastic because your ass didn't get snatched. Now, had you got yanked, you wouldn't have thought it was so fantastic. Maybe later, but at the moment, oh nah. It was only fantastic because you saw something that you didn't see, and it happened. That was fantastic. But this dude damn near got his damn shoulders yanked out his body, off his body. He don't sound like he was too enthused.
I was there. Another epic seance with James White seance.
Seemed like only females.
So did James White capture evidence of an unknown entity aggressively grabbing an innocent visitor at the Lambton house?
I think
I leave it up to you to decide.
And I think it was telling him, boy, get your ass up out of here with these people, fucking with this stuff. They going about it all wrong, and you don't need to be part of it. So you need to get out the room. Exit stage backwards.
Is it a male?
Scream. YouTube channel D's Dark Adventures says that an anonymous fan emailed her about a very creepy experience he had while driving home late one night. The dash cam video shows the man driving down an isolated country road in the middle of nowhere. Suddenly, he spots something that makes his blood run cold.
Excuse me, you need help? What the?
The driver suddenly spots a woman walking all by herself in the middle of the night. As he gets closer, he is horrified when he sees that the woman is covered in blood. Worried for her safety, he rolls down his window and asks her if she needs help.
Excuse me, you need help?
After which, she lets out a blood-curdling scream.
What the?
At this point, the man notices that the woman appears to have no eyes, only black sockets. Terrified by her reaction and appearance, the driver quickly just gets out of there. He says that he called the police, but they never found this mysterious woman. So just what do you think is going on here? And what would you do in this same situation?
Exactly what he did. Got the hell on. Said exactly what he said. Got the hell
The
on.
woman in white. Nuke's Top 5 viewer and paranormal investigator Mark Reyes emailed me about a video that he captured with his family while on a ghost hunt at the Evangelical Spiritual Church in Cicero, Illinois.
Oh, yeah?
The church was once used as a funeral home and is said to be extremely haunted. It's the middle of the night and Rick and his family are investigating the church when suddenly their EMF meter detects something that they can't see. What happens next is truly chilling.
Are you afraid?
Y'all know I go in on them, but we gonna let them slide.
That room over there is scary. Have you seen it? This one, come here. This one. This is a private office.
So you can't go in there.
No, I'm saying that it's open because we could.
So you can't go in there. So you can't go in there.
Did you see it? A woman who seems to be wearing a white gown can be seen standing behind the family on the far side of the church. Ricky says that his daughter felt a presence as she looked back, but that none of them actually saw the mysterious woman at the time. It wasn't until they returned home that they discovered what they had captured. So could this eerie figure possibly be the spirit of one of the people who passed through the funeral home?
Yeah.
Let me know what you think. We need scary videos, so if you see something that you think would be perfect for the top 5, send it to us at nukestop5@gmail.com. The Burial Mounds. Paranormal investigator Ian from the YouTube channel Midwest Ghost Hunter is back with another investigation, this time at the mysterious Native American burial mounds at the Crow Wing River in Minnesota. Many people claim to have experienced terrifying paranormal activity at the burial mounds. Some have heard the strange sound of phantom drums and disembodied voices, and some visitors even claim that they have seen glowing apparitions at the site. Curious about the claims, Ian decides to do an overnight investigation in the hopes of capturing paranormal evidence. Things quickly take a very creepy turn as Ian searches for one of the burial mounds.
Man, walking through these woods, I feel like anything could just pop out at me right now. Like, from anywhere.
It will.
Bears, Bigfoot, ghosts, anything.
All that.
Okay. I don't know if I'm going crazy. I thought I heard something behind me. Hello?
Inside joke.
Who's over there?
It's a skinwalker.
Maybe I'm just paranoid. I thought I heard something, but I'm not sure.
Boy, you in the woods, you gonna hear all kinds of shit.
Ooh, holy shit. Okay.
See, here we go.
Alright. Okay, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm not going crazy.
Regroup, sir. Regroup.
I don't know if I should try this, but I'm gonna try walking backwards because I want to see what's coming up behind me. Honestly, I don't even like walking backwards because I don't know what's ahead of me. Is there somebody out here with me? Oh my god! Holy shit! That scared me so bad. That was a straight up voice from thin air.
Hey, that shit.
It was as if somebody was standing like right there. Hello?
Ian hears footsteps following him. Then he hears a loud, indiscernible voice. He's now a little freaked out, but he continues his search until he finally finds one of the Native American burial mounds. What happens next is truly disturbing.
Alright, here's mound number 2. I'm actually not going to say anything this time. I'm actually just going to listen. Kinds of things over here. It sounds like voices, but they're so faint.
A female voice can be heard speaking almost as if someone at the burial mound is having a long, involved conversation. But it's something else that really spooks Ian as he explores the Crowing River's edge. Something truly terrifying.
Even though there's not much going on right now, it's a lot of fun just being out here. Out in the wilderness. Even though it's dark, I can barely see 10 feet ahead of me. Holy shit! Just when I said it was fun being out here. Pretty sure there was a goose back there, splashing in the water.
Of all things, Ian's biggest scare so far comes from the sudden sound of a honking goose.
Holy shit!
Eventually, Ian finds another burial mound. Now, Ian knows that he might not be able to communicate in English with the spirits of the Native Americans buried there. So, he decides to just listen. What happens next is truly bizarre.
I start talking. It sounds like a male voice.
Yeah,
could you speak again? Oh my god! Dude, that was a face! I just seen a face! That was a glowing face! Oh my god, I cannot believe that! Dude, his face just appeared right there! Right there! Oh my god, that was one of the craziest things I've ever seen! It's one thing to see a light, a mist, even a shadow, but a face? A face! It looked like a man, too. It looked like a Native American man.
Ian hears another low voice speaking from somewhere nearby. A pale face then quickly appears and disappears from right out of the darkness. Ian is shocked by what he has captured and deems his paranormal investigation a huge success. So did Ian capture the voices and face of lingering Native American spirits buried at the Crow Wing River? Let me know what you think. You can watch this entire investigation and many more spooky adventures over on the YouTube channel, Midwest Ghost Hunter, the San Haven Sanatorium. Nuke's top 5 viewer Ricky and his sister Vicky set out to explore the old abandoned San Haven Sanatorium near Dunseith, North Dakota. The sanatorium was built in 1912 as a treatment center for patients suffering from tuberculosis. Many of these patients did not survive. They passed away inside the walls of the San Haven Sanatorium. In the 1960s, the hospital became a treatment center for the mentally impaired. However, it was eventually closed in 1987 after many reports of patient mistreatment and neglect. The San Haven Sanatorium is now known as a paranormal hotspot, and to this day, those with an...
Because people just ain't fucking right, man. Some of y'all motherfuckers just wicked. And I'm just gonna call it for what it fucking is, man. Y'all see these people, they ain't got it. And then y'all just dog them. And y'all wonder why stuff, man, y'all wonder why the planet acting the way... See, I try to keep my flame out of this, you know what I'm saying? So I'm a fire sign, so I try to keep the fire, you know. But this right here, this fuels me, man. We on the spooky stuff. And this, I just be hearing these backstories, you know what I'm talking about? And it bothers me. It bothers me because it's always, it's repeated. You hear it time and time again about all these mental institutions, asylums, and all these things that burn down, and you know what I'm talking about? And it always got this disturbing, forked up ass past about people that swore to look after people. You took an oath to look after people, but no. That ain't the oath that you took. That ain't the oath that you took. The oath that you tell us is not the oath that you took, because what you tell us is not what we see. It's not what you deliver. And when it comes down to this right here, the mentally ill, y'all treat these people like crackheads. And some people ain't that. Now, I do understand some people do become addicted to the drugs that y'all put them on. Of course, y'all put them on the drug. But then there's other people out here that actually got sense and is dealing with their mental issues the best way that they can. And y'all don't even, you know what I'm talking about? Some folks lose it so much to where they got to be inserted into one of these institutions. And we already living in hell. Y'all just put them in the damn, you know what I'm saying? It's like from the fire to the frying pan. Or the frying pan to the fire. And then y'all in there just, man, come on. All right, man, listen. All right, I'm sorry, y'all. Let's go. I'm sorry.
Interest in the supernatural, travel to the hospital to explore, hoping to experience paranormal activity. So, Ricky and his sister are carefully exploring the creepy old decaying building. They experience something downright creepy.
No, I bet it was a morgue. Oh, come on, let me have that.
Couldn't tell you.
Yeah, this building's getting pretty bad. Is that you? That wasn't you, was it?
No.
Nigga, Ain't she right there with you, bro? What the...
Sounds like someone's upstairs. There's someone upstairs.
That's why you shouldn't even ask that dumb ass question, bro. What's wrong with you, boy? Clearly that sounded like it was above you. If she was making all that noise standing right behind you.
Hello? Hello?
No, I wouldn't go hunting with his ass.
Where you at?
Now, it should be noted that this odd event can be explained away as simply water rattling around in the building's old rusty pipes. In fact, if you look closely, this isn't even a water pipe at all. It's actually a piece of old metal electrical conduit that has been cut in half. Nevertheless, it moves and rattles as if shaken by some unknown force. Ricky and his sister are a bit freaked out and worried that they might not be alone in the sanatorium. However, even if there was someone else upstairs, it would be impossible for that person to even reach this metal conduit to make it move. So this creepy capture remains a mystery.
I mean, to be a rat.
Is that you?
The thing down the hall. A group of friends from Madrid, Spain are hanging out when they suddenly hear strange sounds coming from the bathroom down the hall.
¿Están escuchando? Soy yo. Se están escuchando mazo de ruidos, tú. Soy viene del baño.
No vayas, estás loco,
Mano.
¿Qué es lo que quiere que vayas?
Mano.
Poco.
Una polla. Una polla.
No.
Was that an orb or a bug?
Para. Ahí, hermano, ¿qué haces? ¿Estás loco? Se está escuchando desde el baño.
Or a death particle.
¿Hola?
Una polla. Hermano, es mal rollo,
¿Hay alguien ahí? No. Hermano.
Tira, vamos a ver lo que es.
Hermano, no.
Espera. Tira. Asoma la cámara. Espera de lo que hay, nada. ¡Hostia puta!
¡Corre, hermano! ¡Corre! What the f***?
The guys are hesitant to look inside the bathroom, but when they do, something horrifying can be seen staring back at them. User Ain Holval shares the video to TikTok with the caption, "What the hell was in my bathroom?" Now, it's certainly very creepy, but is it real? Or is it all just an elaborate TikTok hoax? You decide.
¡Hostia puta! ¡Corre, hermano! ¡Corre! What the f***?
Genuine intrigue. New homeowner and Reddit user Genuine Intrigue has been finding evidence that some kind of animal has been walking around his backyard late at night. Curious to see what kind of animal it might be, he decides to look through the footage recorded by his motion-detecting security camera. But what he finds sends a chill down his spine.
Oh, we got a cloakster. We got ourselves a cloakster.
During a soft rain, a translucent figure seems to slowly walk through the backyard. Reddit user Genuine Intrigue has no explanation for this bizarre capture. But what do you think this is?
It's a cloakster.
Holton Avenue. Popular urban explorer Chris Hill from the YouTube channel Urbex Hill sets out to explore Holton Avenue, an entirely abandoned street in Cleveland, Ohio. Now, it's unknown why the street was left abandoned, other than it sits in an incredibly dangerous neighborhood. Multiple bodies have been found on this street, and each of the deceased met their end under mysterious and horrifying circumstances. So, dragging around his balls of steel, Chris Hill makes it his mission to record and document the abandoned buildings on Holton Avenue before they are demolished. In the middle of the night, Chris begins his exploration at the abandoned First Hungarian Baptist Church.
Question. To anybody, whether you have or not. Have you ever heard of this? Anybody in Cleveland, Ohio, feel free to comment. Can y'all fill me in on this? Like, what in the unnatural? What? Like, I've never heard of it. Like the whole joint got shut down, and then people just dropping bodies off there.
He soon realizes that he might have made a huge mistake.
The whole street.
I could have swore I heard something. I think that's an animal.
Where? If it were, you still see it moving, or hear it. Could it be getting to hell? Because ain't nobody been in there, so you know them things be getting skedaddled.
That's weird. What's upstairs?
As Chris is exploring the basement, he hears strange noises, but can't identify the source. Then a door above him on the ground floor just slams shut. Chris quickly makes his way upstairs to investigate, and what happens next is downright creepy.
Y'all not see the apparition? I saw the apparition. Get yourself together.
Somebody outside.
Chris finds nothing and no one to explain why the door slammed shut. But when reviewing his footage at home, he realizes that he captured more than he thought.
Yeah,
a 4K static camera that he placed inside the church's chapel reveals that something seems to move towards the door just before it slams shut. Another static camera shows something pale and translucent move.
I told y'all. I saw something actually walk up on the door. I knew I wasn't tripping.
Moving around the pews while Chris is in the room. But that's not all that Chris captured that night, because after a thorough walkthrough of the church, Chris decides to check out one of the abandoned houses on Holton Avenue. It did not go well.
The whole street.
This cannot be safe.
You shouldn't be by yourself. That's how unsafe that is. I'm talking about y'all just be out there. Unsafe than a bitch.
Hope I don't find a body down here.
Come on, bro.
It actually looks like it's just underneath the house. It's not really a basement. Still creepy.
came up the stairs on his ass, y'all.
Sorry. I didn't know if I lived there.
While checking out the house's basement, Chris hears movement on the floor above him. Freaked out by the sound, he quickly starts making his way out of there. But there's someone inside with him, peeking out from behind a curtain. The man seems to be living in the abandoned home. Chris knows the horrifying stories of the people who met a tragic end on Holton Avenue, so he quickly just gets out of the house. And with that, Chris has had about enough. He decides to just head home. Now, for obvious reasons, I advise everyone watching this to just stay away from Holton Avenue. But if you want to see more of Chris's explorations, you can find them all on his YouTube channel, Urbex Hill. Freefall. TikTok user Jalen Rich is hanging out with a friend on the boardwalk in Santa Cruz, California a little after closing time. Something happens that freaks them both out.
Okay, but the boardwalk closed like half an hour ago.
This is scary.
Where the Okay, I'm really bad at this. No one's on there. Is there?
Okay, I totally saw someone in the camera.
Someone appears to be seated on the Santa Cruz Boardwalk freefall ride, even though the ride is supposed to be closed. But then, whoever or whatever it is seems to disappear into thin air. Jalen explains that both she and her friend saw someone sitting on the ride and have no idea how to explain what happened. Now, the Santa Cruz Boardwalk opened in 1907 and has seen at least 3 confirmed fatal accidents over the last 116 years. One rumor even states that a park visitor tragically broke their neck on this very ride. So could it be that Jalen captured the spirit of someone who never made it out of the park? You decide.
That's gotta be rough.
Followed home. TikTok user Francisco Javier claims that strange things have been happening at his home in Spain after exploring an abandoned farm he came across one day in the middle of nowhere. He says that the farm is a place of intense paranormal activity.
Vale. Que no sé, tío. Está por aquí. Creo que está por aquí. ¿Hola? Escúchenlo. Ah, ¿qué va? Coña. Ahora sí. Me quita. Ahora sí me lo hizo detrás de mí. Ahora sí me lo hizo detrás de mí.
Francisco is recording at the farm when a door slams shut right behind him. After his days exploring the farm, he believes that something might have followed him home.
Empiezo a grabar porque estoy escuchando sonidos desde el baño muy raros y estoy solo en casa. Dentro del baño. ¿Qué cojones? ¿Qué va a ser?
Regroup.
¿Alguien ahí? Coño.
That's how I've been looking, y'all. I'm telling you, that's how I've been looking.
¿Qué coño?
Francisco believes that he might be dealing with multiple entities as he begins to hear taunting voices, laughing, and even the sound of intense crying in the night.
Escucha. Soy un niño.
Hell no, bro. That shit don't even sound natural.
¿Qué cojones? No hay nadie.
no.
The chilling sound of a baby crying sends Francisco off to search his entire apartment, but he finds nothing to explain the sound. Another night, and things escalate to another level when Francisco's Amazon Alexa begins to behave very strangely and absolutely terrible.
Okay. If y'all don't know by now, Siri, Alexa, and them other little, your AI, whatever's, those are people's consciousness, ciphered and placed into those devices. Real people. You ain't gotta believe me. Real people. Their conscience, soul, spirit. That's AI. Think of X-Men Apocalypse. The soul transfer, conscience transfer. Gotcha.
Terrifying.
Alexa me da un susto de muerte.
Escucha. Mira, se acaba de conectar. ¡Qué susto!
Francisco says that his Alexa is disconnected, yet it calls out in Spanish, "Go to the window. I want to see you."
Mira, se acaba de conectar. ¡Qué susto!
And that's not the only time that this happens.
Coño.
A female voice coming from the Alexa laughs out loud but then stops as soon as Francisco comes around the corner. Then an entirely different, lower and creepier voice calls out, "Hola." Francisco has had enough, but he has no idea how to stop the terrifying activity. He tries to continue living his life as if nothing has happened. But then one night when he's hanging out just watching TV, this happens.
Escuche, acabo de empezar a escuchar a tocar desde esa puerta. ¿Están tocando desde ahí? ¿O es cosa mía? Míralo, míralo. ¿Hola? No puede ser. ¿Qué coño es eso? ¿Qué coño es eso, tío? ¿Qué coño es eso? ¿Qué cojones? Hay una luz aquí encendida también. ¿Qué era eso, loco? ¿Qué coño era eso? Nada, tío. Uff. ¡Qué puto susto, loco!
Francisco is startled by knocking coming from his hallway door. When he stands up to check it out, he's...
Listen. Okay, this is off record. I mean, not off record, but this is off subject. It's funny. I'm not gonna knock him because I dig it, but it's funny the setting here. We have a I guess he's Mexican or Spanish, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But his whole decor is of Japanese or Chinese descent. You know what I mean? I'm digging the Buddha, you know what I'm saying? I'm digging it. You got swords and all this. You would think this was, you know what I'm saying, an Asian. You would think that. But you see all the, you know what I'm saying, all the setup, and then you hear the voice. It's like, it kind of threw me for a minute. It's like, wait a minute, man. This don't match. But I get it. That's why I'm not knocking it. I get it. You know what I mean? So, you like what you like, and it's cool. You're into what you're into. So long as you cool with it, I'm cool with it. It's the stuff that you get into that you ain't cool with, that you shouldn't be into. I ain't cool with that.
Spots what appears to be a small child looking in through the window. Shocked by what he's seeing, he quickly opens the door only to find no one there. Whoever or whatever this is has
It look like a big head dude. That's what it look like to me, y'all. Let's look at this big head ass thing again.
Whatever this is
a big ass head. A kid? I don't know, man. That kid, if that's a child, he got a big head. You know what I'm saying? I know I got a vid screen up there, you know what I'm saying? I got what they would say, a 5 head, a 6, maybe a 9 head. Yeah, 3, 6, or 9. That seems like a big head ass child right there. Add a little, you know what I'm saying? You got because this is a faux face. I mean, the faux head. Eyeball. There's a little cheek there, nose. You know what I'm saying? It's a pretty big head dude right here. You know what I'm saying? So, because you still got to follow that down to kind of find that jawline, which probably be somewhere something like this. You know what I'm saying? A little long face to the ass. Curve up probably about right there. Man, that's a big face. Hey, if that's a child, then, like I said, that child got a big head. Now, we have to take into account of this, people, and I see this almost over anyway. So we got to take this into account. Just because it's sitting low does not necessarily make it a child. Okay? Let's use a little bit of CT, and this is not directed at you, Nukes, whatsoever. I'm speaking in general here. This is my general reaction, and this is what I'm saying to the general public. Just because it is short, that does not make it a child. Because if that's a child, that's a big head ass kid. That face is probably about as big as mine. I'm just saying though. Let's finish this up. Let's wrap it up, shall we?
has disappeared. So did something follow Francisco home from the abandoned farm that he explored? Could it even be multiple spirits? And if you were in his shoes, just what would you do? Thanks for watching. If you have an
I mean, okay, what I would do is this. What the suck I'm doing now. In your face. A lot of that. And a lot of other things. But most importantly, what they would be doing, people, is this. This is what they would do. Follow instruction, you should be fine. We have this thing called the internet. You should use it. Okay? Use it. Do some research. Get some books on the subject. You should do this. Why? It is important that you know what you get yourself into, so you don't get so fucked up out there dealing with stuff beyond your comprehension. And please, people, do yourself a big favor. Let's dig deep. Let's stop taking stuff for face value, and let's stop doing surface research. The ocean, which is really the sea, is deep, and they ain't reached the bottom for a reason. Meaning information is vast. It take lifetimes to get it all. So if you're gonna delve into certain things, go all the way, man. Get the research. Do the due diligence, man. Do the necessary research. because you walk inside a place and you don't know the history of such place besides what surface, what they deliver. Believe me, man, there's somebody on this planet somewhere, somebody somewhere, or somebodies somewhere that knows exactly what has taken place on this planet, what is taking place on this planet and off this planet, in every little ins and outs and what goes what goes on. They know. Somebody knows. Somebody knows. But you mean to tell me they shut down an entire freaking street? Somebody please in the comment section fill me in on this. Cleveland, Ohio. Y'all have an entire avenue shut down because of paranormal activities, unknown things going on, and bodies just popping up. Now I could throw some extra stuff in that pot, but I'm going to leave that alone. Because the extra stuff that I throw in the pot is stuff that goes on everywhere. So that yeah, you know what I'm talking about. It would fit. It'll fit. It fits anywhere because it's how they work. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I hope y'all learned some. You know what I'm talking about. As you see, somebody was in the house that he walked in, which I didn't find that a bit shocking at all. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, there's activity in the house with somebody in the house. So we already know what's going on with the cat that's in the house. If there was even a real person, listen, let's go there for a second. If there was even a real freaking person, could have been a shapeshifter. Skinny work. I'm never. Y'all got me on that. Y'all got me on that. I'm gonna stay on that for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Until we debunk it, I'm gonna stay on that. Cause y'all got me. Y'all got me. Y'all out here tweaking. For real. But yes. And with that note, I'm gonna say this. Remember, y'all. Research, man. Do some research. Keep your CT on at all times. Remember to protect yourself. Spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally. Do not let this world drive you crazy. Go back and do some more research. And then after you do that, do some more research. After that, you know. And then go. Stop going alone, though. I mean, if you got to, then I feel you. Everybody ain't up for the challenge. Everybody don't want to get down. Everybody, you know what I'm talking about? I get it. So if you're going to go alone, the more knowledge you take with you, the better for you in the outcome that you make it up out of that. And by golly, if you're in the state of America, you need to get yourself a weapon. Get yourself a weapon, my friend. Do not just walk around there with nothing. Do not be like, don't do the stupid things. This is stupid. You have to protect yourself. I hope you got the knife or shock or taser or something. Some freaking mess. Get some mess or something. Some bear spray or something. Something. Come on, y'all. Damn. Just a camera and a whole bunch of nervousness. You going to catch something. You don't know what to expect. And you take nothing to protect yourself. I don't know if it's arrogance, ignorance, or death wish. Comment section, y'all let me know what y'all think these people are selecting on those three choices that we have. Let's go for it one more time. Arrogance, ignorance, or death wish. To do this type of research and paranormal investigations in all these undisclosed locations, then all these extra locations, you're out here with no protection. Now, I salute Mindseed because they are the only people that I've seen with a glizzy at least. At least. So, to y'all, Because I get it. I wouldn't be out there without nothing either. I'm pulling out the sticks. Shit. It was like, what are you doing with those? What the hell? I mean, what do you mean? What am I doing with these? We're in the woods. There's stuff out here. People come up missing. I'm not going to be one of them today or tonight or anytime. So with that being said, I will see y'all in the next one.